discussing the informal sector. And with us is the Special Presidential Assistant on the informal sector, that's Mr. Gumisiriza Ian. And we are addressing the 50% of us as we speak right now.
52%.
52% of us.
No. 52% is the contribution.
Is the contribution
to the GDP.
This is what we all of us combined.
In terms of labor force,
we are 90.
We are 92%. Okay, let me break this down for you so that you know what it means. It means that 8%, 8% of the formal labor force is contributing 48% to the GDP.
8% of the formal.
Yes.
But no.
We are talking about MTN.
Yes.
We are talking about roofings.
Yes.
We are talking about all these companies that we have here.
They are 8.
They form 8% in terms of the labor force.
And they contribute?
They contribute 48% to the GDP.
That is the gross domestic product.
The total sum of all our products.
Of all our products in the country.
Fabanji 92. We contribute 50.
We are contributing 52. What that means is underdeployment, underutilization. We are not performing to our capacity.
At all. Masanyu, do you know what it means? It abantu munana. They were contributing almost half. Mwechenda mu.
Emisoro je tukunganya wana.
Jiva mbatu.
8%. You go and look at the 100 top 100 taxpayers from URA.
Yeah, I was actually seeing them there.
And what they contribute in terms of tax.
Oh, wow.
Now, you see, we keep saying government etuyambe. We expect all these services, but we are also not doing our part.
We are not doing our part.
What's the way forward?
To empower government to give us the services that we need.
You know, when you dig deeper into these issues, you actually get annoyed.
Yeah, you do. Now that
you pity yourself.
Now that brings me to the question that I wanted to ask you actually.
Yes.
When you look at the sector itself, and the youth are many in this sector.
Yes.
You understand that? But now, but they lack capital, they lack skills and space to work. What practical support exists for them right now?
So, well, like you have said, you know that even our the biggest percentage of our population is below 15.
Yes.
And that paints a grim picture of the future.
A green one, indeed.
So, now, the government and His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, you know, he had diagnosed the problem. One of the things that were limiting us as a country was high levels of illiteracy. That's why he came up with UPE.
Basome.
Now, UPE, those who joined at P1, it runs for 7 years, and the president now thinks, okay, these people I put in P1 on government paid education have reached P7 and they have nowhere to go, and the fortunes of their parents have not changed. Then he started USE, so that we reduce the level of dropouts at P7. Now we now have university student loans, but also the president has been looking at those who dropped out and those who drop out even with the existing systems in place. And that's why he came up with the presidential skilling initiative.
Yes.
So that you can get some skills to survive. Now, once you get those skills and you start working, you learn on job, you improve, you become innovative. And you can actually now, it's more of a spark.
You're ignited.
Jump starting. Jump started you. Now you can run on your own with the existing environment in place. Now, when you talk about skills, yes, at first it was high levels of illiteracy, so we needed to get the education that would at least enable us to appreciate the world, the material world, and what it is required for us to transform it. Because we are not simply here to live.
No.
We have a cardinal law, we have a spiritual law that says go and produce. So if you are not being productive, you are in trouble even with God.
You're not living your expectations.
You are in trouble with God.
True.
You are not living according to the purpose that He put you here on earth for. So you must be producing something. You know, you must be adding value to the world that you found. That's why He says, go produce and fill. It means there is a vacuum He has created. The world put it there. Now it is your responsibility
to fill it,
to produce and feed it. Some people think that verse speaks of children. No,
it is beyond that.
It is all aspects of
production.
life.
Yes.
Now we move from that age of illiteracy to the age of information. Information brings knowledge. Now, skill means transforming knowledge into a tangible product or service. That's a skill. So now we have a critical mass of educated but not knowledgeable.
Not knowledgeable.
We first had to acquire the education to, open up our minds to possibilities. Now you have to acquire the knowledge, and then after acquiring the knowledge, you transform it into a skill. Now in other countries like Nigeria, if you are at the university, you will do your swasa. You will do your psychology. But in addition, you must be taking one skill. Tailoring. These agbadas you see. Everyone that gets out of you, even if you are an engineer, even if you are a doctor,
you are able to be able to tailor that.
You must come out with one skill. So that in the process of waiting
for employment,
for your profession to pick you up,
you find your way out.
There is something
you must
doing.
Survive. So now we are in the information age, and you can acquire a skill, but the youth need to be directed. Because we have now the challenge is that we have an information overload also.
That's also another big problem. Too much information is out there.
These smartphones.
Oh my goodness,
They have liberalized the information. That even those who don't know can share ignorance.
Even those who don't know, Masanyu, can share ignorance.
That's the danger that we are facing. And if you find a mind that is not trained enough, it will not discern that what I am consuming is actually ignorance, and they will take it as a truth. So we have a challenge as a country because of the population being young to be able to direct our youth in the right way they should live. Now that's where the church comes in. That's where these mass communication.
We come in as a media house,
Spirit FM, and I am very glad. By the way, I wanted to start with this. We normally put it at the end. That we thank this the initiators of Spirit FM and Spirit TV and all of you who thought of inviting us. That should be the beginning, because by the fact that you put this in place, and what is the purpose? To inform people, to enlighten them. So by merely putting it in place and thinking of, okay, we think Gumisiriza is knowledgeable in this area, let us invite him to share this knowledge. That's the only way we fight ignorance.
Oh yeah, true.
Now, of course, as we speak, there are others who are sharing ignorance on TikTok.
Exactly. Exactly,
But there are those who will be liberated. So what is the government doing? The government has done a number of things. Put a good environment in place. When President Museveni came, we had how many universities?
Well, there are 3, I think, like 3.
3? Which one?
No, there was Makerere University, there was Chambogo
was a
technical.
teachers training
college
institute.
So we had only one university.
We had Makerere University.
So now we have a number of government universities.
Very many. And private
even specialized ones, like Mbarara, that the president had to personally lobby from a friend, President Fidel Castro of Cuba.
He lobbied from Fidel Castro to establish
Mbarara University. It even still has Cuban professors.
Interesting.
These are things that the society
does not
know. You know, that the president has been intentional.
Interesting.
Now you liberalize the economy and the education.
So the idea of the Cubans coming here has not been, it was not out of a blue. It was out of a relationship with the two presidents.
It wasn't actually out of relationship. You see, societies develop out of necessity.
Yes.
The challenge we have as Uganda is that we have a lot in abundance. That's why the other day the president was saying that Uganda is so good that even a fool can survive here.
A fool can survive here.
A fool cannot survive in Kenya.
No, you can't, because they don't have in abundance here.
So we have a lot in abundance and we take it for granted. We eat and sleep. We are not innovative. When the reason the Europe
is innovative
developed
is because
of the harsh conditions there. Winter, you would know, they knew that winter is coming.
They have to find a way of creating.
Winter is coming.
Yes.
Now, knowing that winter is coming, what would they do? They would travel. The merchants would travel from across the other end of Spain and Portugal. They come through the Middle East to Turkey, then they cross Constantinople and then go to the Far East, India, to do what? To trade in what? In spices. Spices for what? To preserve meat during winter, so that they don't die. And get silk to warm themselves. But they had to have something to trade, so they picked what they had. When the Ottoman Empire cut off Constantinople, the Muslim marauders, when they cut off Constantinople and said you will not cross here, the Portuguese had to find a way of going around the landmass of Africa, because they couldn't cut through Africa. We had our natural defenders,
of course,
the lions and mosquitoes. Mosquitoes cannot survive in Europe.
They can't, because it's not tropical.
The lions cannot. So what would happen is that they could not cross through the hinterland of Africa. So a gentleman starts a naval school, Portuguese naval school. I think it was Alexander the Great, or the navigator. There's some other name, someone the navigator.
He
was a prince who started the naval school, so that they can invent. He put money and said whoever who can come up with a ship, because what they used to have then, you are crossing straits or Goromoro or Hormuz. The water is calm, so you can even cross with a raft.
Yes.
Eh?
Yeah.
Now you are going on high seas.
High seas, yes.
That require a different kind of technology.
Yes.
Huh? You know, even when you see people, and I have also problem with some people who interpreted and illustrated the Bible. Noah could not build an ark. That technology was not there.
What did he build?
Whatever he built was on a flat bed. It wasn't supposed to sail. It was only supposed to float.
It was supposed to float, not to sail.
So it couldn't have a pointed nose. That technology was not there.
It was just to keep afloat as long as you're
was
holding there.
Because the waters were simply rising.
And they were not going anywhere.
They were not going anywhere.
Where were they going that day?
That's why you find that where he started from, it's the same area as where he landed, Mount Ararat. He was there in that area. He did not go anywhere.
It did not go anywhere.
The waters only rose.
They also stayed floating.
Superseded when God said enough.
Yes.
And he found himself in the same
vicinity.
So he could not have made an ark. But now let's leave that alone. So
interesting.
So the Portuguese had to come up with a boat that has a sharp pointed nose that can cut
through the waves and of water.
The water.
Yeah.
And then they had to come up with sails that can help, with the help of the wind, push the boat forward.
Yes.
And also tilt it according to the direction they were going
yes.
to. That's why now they followed the monsoon winds. There was a time they could
move.
And then they started moving all the way from the Horn of Africa. They come down, Pora. You are
a very attentive student.
Up to they first reach Gold Coast. You know, every time you would see land, water, and then you see land.
Yes.
And then you land. The Vasco da Gama.
The Vasco da Gama, yes.
No, Vasco da Gama went the other side. But these guys, the explorers from Portugal, had to move. Whenever they would see landmass, they would think they have arrived. That's why you have all these, capes. Huh? Now they keep moving. They reach Gold Coast. Now there they find the trade of gold. They settle the ivory from Ghana, the hinterland.
Yeah.
But then they have in mind that these things that we are collecting will not help us. We only need to reach India so that we can pick the spices to preserve our meat during winter. So they continue moving. Everyone would come up with a new, more powerful ship that can move further until they arrive at the Cape of Good Hope, and then they turn again east, and then they are able to cross the Indian Ocean to India.
Wow.
Now that's how the trade routes on the sea were established out of necessity. Back to Uganda.
Out of harsh situations. Harsh environment. Here we are in a good life.
Back to Uganda. The good life and the colonial heritage. You know, when the colonialists came here, for us they said we are a protectorate. Bano mbakwate nga ba baby.
Ba baby.
Mbakwate nga ba baby. In others were colonies.
Yeah.
Beat them up so that they can produce. Here they found the Buganda kingdom was very organized.
Very organized.
They were amazed. They said these guys have a system like us in Britain. There is no reason to dismantle them. Let us use them to our advantage. So at the end of the day, because of now we move from the turbulent times, we get of course some bad leaders. Who do their part of good, and the bad overshadows the good. And then we get President Museveni who says no, the country needs to be managed better in a certain way. We must have peace. The whole Uganda should be united. Then we should unite with the rest of East Africa. So we cannot continue bickering over small things like race, like tribe, religion,
culture, religion.
So now, once the peace comes in, that's the first thing that the government did. Uganda had never had peace.
No, it had never.
since its creation.
Yeah.
It's Museveni who pacified it.
Yeah.
Then he liberalizes the economy. Says, okay, if government does not have enough money to set up these institutions, let us open up for those who have. Now we have very many private universities, we have technical institutes, we have colleges. So, which means that there is availability of knowledge, and those who can access it will be liberated. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. So, we come to the current demographic dividend of the youth.
Yeah.
What is government doing? Yes, government has been trying to empower the parents. Yeah? From Entandikwa. You talked of capital.
Yes.
Those people who benefited from Entandikwa were youth in their age.
Very true.
Your parents were youth.
Now our parents.
Bonabagagawale.
Yes.
I was a child when it came.
Yes.
It benefited the number, but it did not work very well. You know, in dialectic materialism, the study of the world and how it operates, you have what you call contradictions. You solve one problem, it creates another
one.
So you must come up with new. You must keep innovating, so that you address the emerging problems. But even as you innovate, you create another problem.
Yeah.
So now all these programs they were working, but at some point they would not match. So now we go into how do we modernize agriculture.
Yeah.
Let's go to mass production. We go to operation wealth creation. You bring in NADs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Because you want good seeds. You want fertilizers that are going to facilitate the production of a good yield, from which you get surplus.
Yes.
Now you have what to trade.
Yes.
So NADS was aimed at modernizing agriculture because the biggest population is in agriculture.
Was into agriculture.
Yeah. Now NADS does its part, then you get operation wealth creation. It now liberalizes the supply of seedlings.
Now on operation wealth creation, I want us to put a pause so that I can first get the formal sector out of the way.
Very important. You must make some revenue.
Exactly.
We help jumpstart your day like this. Wake up call.